It's really quite clear from the standpoint of cancer and the standpoint of cardiovascular disease that animal protein plays an enormous role.
Is chicken better?
It's a question of whether you want to be shot or hung.
The flesh food that I would eliminate from the American diet would be poultry, would be turkey and chicken. A brilliant advertising campaign has convinced people that, oh, it's white meat, it's healthier.
Right, what's good everyone, it's Nigel here, Black Statics Apparel. So before I start the video, one thing I've got to say is that if you haven't got yourself a Black Statics fleece hoodie, what are you waiting for? It's like minus 10 degrees out there. You need a Black Statics fleece hoodie in your life. It's not minus 10, but you know what I mean. It's quite cold out there for me. Anything minus 10, I'm from the Caribbean. Anything over 23 degrees is freezing cold for me. So I hope you get my drift. But guys, get yourself a Black Statics fleece hoodie and keep yourself warm in the winter. Anyway, why am I here? So here today to talk to you a little bit about eating healthier. It's a bit boring. It's a boring topic, to be fair, but I feel like I have to talk to you guys about it and get it resonate in your head, get it going in your head. And for the most part, most people know what they're doing, right? People ask you for advice, like, what are you doing? How do you get in shape? How do you blah, blah, blah? And most people know that they're not eating healthy enough. They know what they're doing. They know what they're eating. They know what they're doing wrong. But they want that confirmation from you, a person who's out there doing it. And they see you walking around. They physically, that guy looks in shape. So I'm going to ask him what I'm doing wrong, when really I do know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm having 10 sugars with my coffee first thing in the morning, and I'm having a packet of crisp and a Snickers bar, chocolate bar for lunch, and when I get home I'm having a pizza, a Chinese, KFC, or a massive lasagna. So you know what you're doing wrong. You just want confirmation from me of what you're doing wrong. So I'm here to confirm that you're doing it wrong. You need to reassess what you're doing. It's 2020, it's a new decade, let's get on it. If you don't start now, when are you going to start? You keep making excuses. You did it in 2019, 18, 17, 16, and 15, and you're still doing it in 2020. 2020 is a year to make change. And another thing I want to touch on, I'm watching a video earlier, right? And this video talked about bunch of experts, bunch of doctors on there talking about how eating chicken and turkey is bad for you. Now, I don't know, I'm no expert. All I do is try and eat healthy, what I believe to be healthy. Yeah, I eat my chicken breast, I eat my broccoli, I eat my vegetables, I have my rice, I have my potato, I have my oats, I have my, what else? Eggs. In fact, they blasted eggs. Eggs are apparently so bad for you. That's all I eat. Now I'm feeling a bit guilty, so what do I do? So these doctors, I try and put a link to this video in here, right? These doctors.
It's really quite clear from the standpoint of cancer and the standpoint of cardiovascular disease that animal protein plays an enormous role.
Is chicken better?
It's a question of whether you want to be shot or hung.
The flesh food that I would eliminate from the American diet would be poultry, would be...
Doctors were going in on eggs and chicken, man. Eggs, chicken, and turkey. They hate it. They reckon turkeys and chicken should go back to living in the forest. They don't deserve to be consumed by us. It's killing us. They've got cancerous cells in them. And this is kind of in line with the nonsense that's going on in China. Just raw food they've been eating in some market somewhere. And people just falling over and dying. What the hell is going on? I don't know. It's driving me nuts. So now I'm concerned about eating all this raw. Not to mention all these vegans coming out. Vegans everywhere. It seems like veganism and all this stuff. Like, oh man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So now I'm looking at reassessing how I eat and what I eat. See, healthy eating was never part of the school curriculum. It should be, because I feel like I've been doing it wrong all these years. But nah, I'll stick to, no, you know what? When you think about it, everything you eat is potentially bad for you. Anything you eat in excess is potentially bad for you. But I don't think eating chicken breast in excess is bad for me. I think the problem with chicken breast these days is the amount of stuff people pump into it. So you have a chicken breast, but it was this side, they pump all these, whatever they pump into it, and always that side, and they sell it for more. So there's stuff they put in it to modify these chickens, what I think potentially makes it bad for us. Now, these doctors talked about us being vegetarian. Well, we're not omnivores, is basically what they say. We should be eating meat. And I can't agree. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no expert on this, so I don't know. But if these guys are the experts and they're telling me this is what we shouldn't be eating this because it's killing us, then I'm more obliged to believe what they're saying. But I know how I feel when I eat healthy. And eating healthy to me is the stuff I've listed, like your chicken breasts, your turkey breasts, your eggs, your oats. You know, you're drinking lots of water every day. You know, all that good stuff. Your brown rice, your white rice, your sweet potato, all of that good stuff. For me, that's healthy. Now, what do I place? Now, chicken to me is a very good source of protein as a bodybuilder.
People are consuming more and more hormones that come from animals. And the animal of choice today for you yuppie, hippie, natural eaters happen to be chicken.
The truth is, even though chicken flesh and turkey flesh has its reputation with select healthy meat, the truth is, it's the most unhealthy of all the flesh foods.
We have about a 21% higher cardiovascular mortality rate in the black community of this country. And it really does have to do with the diet, the Southern diet. And what they really mean by that is soul food. More cholesterol, more saturated fat, not just chicken, but fried chicken.
I see the difference from eating mass amount of chicken. And believe me, I've eaten a lot of chicken in my time. Now, if these doctors are saying to me, Nigel, you cannot eat chicken. Chicken is bad for you. It's got cancerous cells, etc. What is my alternative? So what do I place my chicken with? In terms of a vegan option, not a meat option. I want to replace it with a vegan option. Now, someone could tell me, someone with better knowledge than me could tell me what's best. But, you have your red beans, you have your lentil peas, you have those sort of food. It's quite high in protein. You do your research, you'd find the stuff that's high in protein, but they don't taste as good as chicken. So this is my problem. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, anyway, I just thought I'd share this with you. For now, I'd continue doing what I'm doing. It works. I feel healthy for doing it. I look healthy for doing it. It allows me to train. It allows me to train hard. It allows me to build a physique. And so for now, I think I'd keep doing what I'm doing. But I'm open to ideas. I'm open to research. And I'm open to, we as a generation, we progress, don't we? Things change, we modify as we learn things. The science behind stuff becomes better, for want of a better word, right? It becomes better. Things get, the knowledge that we had 10 years ago differs to the knowledge we have today. So, if there's doctors out there telling me I shouldn't eat a certain type of food, then I've got to bow to their superior knowledge, because these guys have gone to university. They've got degrees. These guys know what they're talking about. I don't. I'm just a bodybuilder who eat what I believe to be healthy food. I see the results of eating healthy based on my physique and the way I look. But if they're saying to me that's damaging my insight, then I'm open to seeing what the alternatives are. That said, I did look at half of them doctors doing this documentary type program, and most of them look unhealthy, look ill themselves. So I kind of like, well, the irony is that you don't look healthy yourself. I wonder what you're eating. So anyway, that's my rant for today. I'm gonna sign out. I gotta get to the gym. I've got stuff to do. Hope you guys have having a good day, had a good year so far, and I will catch you guys on the other side. For now, signing out. Black Steaks and Barrel. Peace.